Three.
Good morning, dear friends. I am Professor Harsha Gangavani, faculty of GS College of Commerce, Wardha, from BCCA department. As you know, I am going to teach you the subject name DBMS for BCCA Part 2, Sem 3, and today's my topic is database concept. In my previous lecture, I just told about the components of DBMS as well as the economic justification of DBMS approach. So, the components are nothing but the application developer, user group, okay, then database, database dictionary, database utilities, and so on. Likewise, the economic justification of database approach, it is nothing but the application and its application benefits and the cost for creating the database system. So, after conceptual or after creating or after justification of that particular DBMS system, justifying the cost of that particular DBMS system, we just design the DBMS system. But before that, we have to know about the concept of DBMS. So, better understanding the database concept, you have to know about the data, information, and metadata. Okay, those are the basic facts or basic things which is going to understand the concept of the database system. So, what is the data? First, what is the data? Data, it is nothing but the fact, a basic fact which is stored in the cell of the table. Okay, which is stored in the cell of the table, or we can say the entity. It is nothing but the instance of a attribute. It is nothing but the instance of a attribute, as well as it is called as a raw material of the information. As well as it is called as a raw material of information. Likewise, if the entity or table is student, which information we are going to store in a table of the student? First, name. Okay. Second, roll number, suppose. Then address, then mobile number. Okay. I am considering here the student is an entity. It is alternative called as a table, whereas the name, roll number, address and mobile number, those are nothing but the attributes of that particular entity. What is this? Attributes. So, basically those attributes, it is nothing but the set of attribute. What is the set of attribute? Attribute, it is nothing but the entity. So, the set of attributes, it is nothing but the entity, and the instance of that particular attribute, it is nothing but the data. Basically, data, it is a fact. Okay. So, whatever I am writing here, ABC, XYZ, this is nothing but the data, and that is the instance of the attribute. So, basically, the data, it is a basic facts. It is an instance of attribute. Set of attributes, it is nothing but the entity. So, basically, if I given the example student as entity, student as entity, so the ID, roll number, name, address are the set of attribute. Set of attribute. So, the instance of that attribute it is a data, or we can say the raw material of information, as well as we can say the basic fact of the data. This is the first concept of database. So next one is information. Okay, we can say the information, it is nothing but the processed data. Okay, processed data, as I told you, the data, it is nothing but the raw material. So when we process on that raw material and it become a finished good, that is nothing but the information. For example, again I consider the entity student and I increase the name of attribute here like marks. So first is roll number, this is the first attribute, second one is name, third one is marks, or we can say the percentage. Okay, so in that table, if I give some roll number 1 having XYZ name and having 70%, XY2 ABC the name and having 80, and 3 PQR name and 60%. Okay, again 4, suggest me any name. Okay, DCB. Okay, and it is a having 50. Now it become a data. Okay, this is nothing but the attribute, this is nothing but the entity. Okay, now I just fire the query, or I required some data from this table, or some name of that particular student who are getting the who are got the percentage above 60. Okay, so when I fire the query on that particular table and it shows that much amount of data, and it is nothing but the processed data. Processed data. So this processed data, it is nothing but the information. Okay, how we can get this information? By this data. That's why data is called as raw material for the information, and after that, after finishing good, it will become the information. This information again become as the data for another subsystem. Suppose we store the student data as like this: ID, roll number, name, address and all. Okay, this is the basic data which will store in our administrator department. Okay, but some students having the interest in sports, so basically that particular data, filtered data which having the interest in sports, those particular records are kept by the sport department again. Okay, so basically those particular data or information of that administrator department is become the raw material or data for the sport department in our college. Okay, so basically we just store that particular data and find some information from the table or data from the entity. By using the data, it become this information will become the data for another subsystem or another subsystem of the organization. Okay, so this is nothing but the information. Okay, so next one is metadata. I already told you कि database it is nothing but the collection of tables. Okay, T1, T2, T3, T4. So it is a collection of entities, because the entities alternative names are table. Okay, and those table are interrelated each other. So basically T1 is related with the T2, T2 is related with the T3 and so on. So basically those entity or those tables are interrelated with each other and they are storing in one database. In one database. So it is nothing but the collection of the tables or collection of the entities or collection of the files. Database, it is nothing but the collection of the files. Okay. So those particular tables are interrelated with each other. So for better assessing that particular entity or a particular entity from that particular database, we need to metadata. Okay, so what is metadata? Metadata, it is nothing but the data about the data. Likewise, here I just create a entity student, okay, who having the attributes, some types of attributes, and here also I am creating the student one table which having the particular those attribute, okay, and according to that we store the data from this entity for in that particular entity and this entity also. दोनों टेबल में हमने अलग अलग डेटा और इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो स्टोर करके रखी है. So after that, if that particular database collecting 100 amount of tables in one, means इसमें हमने 100 टेबल्स जो है वो स्टोर करके रखे हैं. ओके, सो हाउ आई कैन इजीली असेस द पर्टिकुलर टेबल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक बुक है, जस्ट एक बुक में 1 to 10 चैप्टर्स है, ठीक है. तो वो चैप्टर्स को अगर मुझे 10 चैप्टर एकदम से पढ़ना है और उसमें से एक टॉपिक ही पढ़ना है तो क्या मैं पढ़ पाऊँगी? मुझे वो पूरे पेज पहले टर्न करने पड़ेंगे, वो सर्च करना पड़ेगा. सर्च करने के बाद में मुझे देखना पड़ेगा कि वही टॉपिक है या नहीं. उससे अच्छा अगर मैं ये इंडेक्स में ही देख लूँ तो इफ़ आई गॉट दैट पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन द इंडेक्स, मीन्स द पेज चैप्टर नंबर, then name of that particular chapter, then page number of that particular chapter, then topic and subtopic. We having the detailing page number on the index of that particular chapter and its subtopic also. Likewise, in a database, we just store that particular data of the data. Okay, that is nothing but the metadata. So when we collecting the tables in a database, we store one table who is storing the information about the table, like table name, attributes number, or the index or association, we can say association, then primary key. Likewise, so basically we are storing the data, okay, about the data which we are going to store in a database. It is nothing but the metadata. So this is nothing but the basic concept of the database. The first is data, second one is information, third one is metadata. Data, it is a basic facts. It is a raw material of the information, or we can say it is a instance of the attributes. Entity, it is a set of attributes. Attribute, it is nothing but the field. Okay. Information, it is nothing but the process data, or we can say it is a raw material for another subsystem which is act like a data. Third one is metadata. Metadata, it is nothing but the data about the data. So we can easily assess the data from the database, because database, it is a collection of more and 2 or more tables. If the organization having 100 of the tables, or we can say the association or interrelated 100 table in one database, so metadata or table of metadata, we got the information about the tables. So we can easily assess the table. Okay. Our next topic is terminology of fields. Understood? This is our first topic, and second one is terminology of files. Sorry. Second topic is terminology of files. So basically, before this topic, we just covered the database concept, and this concept I just told about the entity whose alternative name is table. Now this table having the alternative name as file. So we can say entity, or we can say the table. Okay. So first terminology of that particular files is nothing but the fields. It is also called as attribute. Okay. What is the attribute? It is nothing but the lowest level of that particular table, or lowest part of that particular table. Okay. Like if I consider student as entity or file, so the name, roll number, address. So this name, it is nothing but the field. Okay, this name, it is nothing but the attribute. It is the lowest part of table. Okay. Second one is record. Okay. It is nothing but the collection of the attributes. Like those are the attributes. Okay. If I enter or insert the data for that particular attribute which is related with this attribute name or field name, that is name, it is nothing but XYZ, roll number is 1 and Nagpur. Okay, second one is ABC, roll number 2 and Vardha. Suppose I entered this particular data according to attribute. Okay, and this is the set of that particular attribute. It is called as record. Okay, this is entity, this is set of attribute. It is also called as attribute and field, and this is nothing but the record. Why? Because it is a collection of attributes. Okay, third one is file. Okay, file. What is the file? Now, collection of attribute, it is nothing but the record, and collection of record, it is nothing but the file. Means we can store the number of records in one file. So basically, if I increase the entries or data according to that attribute, like PQR 3, again Nagpur, DQC 4, again Vardha, so it become an entity which having the 4 records. So this is nothing but the file, and file having the alternative name entity as well as the table. Okay, understood? Next one is key field, and it is very important for finding the record. Okay, it is also called as primary key. So one question arises in your mind, what is the key field or what is the primary key? So basically it is nothing but a field, but who having some property. Okay, which property? This particular field having the property to find the record uniquely. That means any primary key find the record or identify the record uniquely. Suppose here the roll number is a key. How we can identify it is a key field or primary key? We having it having the underline after the attributes like this. So basically roll number become the key field or primary key which having the property to uniquely identify the record. So it become a key field. Second one is non-key field. Or which is also called as secondary key. So, if the attribute or fields are not the primary key, rather than the primary key, all keys are secondary key. Here, roll number is a primary key, whereas the name and address are secondary key, who are not identify or not extract the uniquely identify or not extract the data from the table. Why? Primary key uniquely identify the record, whereas non-key field not uniquely identify the record. Okay. Next one is schema. What is meant by schema? Schema, it is nothing but graphical representation of the tables or of organization. Likewise, if I already told you the database, it is nothing but the collection of tables, collection of entities. So basically, graphical representation of that all tables, it is nothing but the schema. But for whom? For the organization, for the information system. Okay. So we just create the association of that particular tables with some graphical symbol. It is nothing but the schema. Okay. Next one is sub-schema. It is the portional part, or we can say this kind of part of the schema. How? When we design the schema, it become the collectively part of all organization. Okay, but each and every organization having the sub part or sub organization. Like our college, it is a organization, and our department is a sub part of that particular organization. So basically, when we create the graphical representation of the table for the college, it is nothing but the schema. But when we design the graphical representation for only BCCA department, it is a sub-schema. Okay. So basically, when we design the particular association or relation between the tables in the form of graphical representation, it is nothing but the schema. Okay. And this is nothing but the terminology of the files, whereas file also alternatively called as entity or a table. So those are the basic terminology which is used to create the table. After creating the table, we have to provide the association on that particular table which are related with each other. Then we store in a database and we create the data information and metadata, and this is nothing but the database concept. Okay, this is okay for today. Next, in my next lecture, we see about the association between fields and table. Okay, thank you.